What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Clear Amulet Quaquaval. So I think it's been pretty well documented on stream that Quaquaval wasn't necessarily my favorite starter from Gen 9. Now, I was a big Meowscarada fan, and Skeleturge actually really grew on me, but Quaquaval was that one Pokemon that, I just wasn't a big fan of. However, my mod Lycan was a big fan of Quaquaval and has been building teams with it ever since Series 1, and he's been trying to get me to use a Quaquaval team here in Regulation E, to which I've just been kind of pushing it aside. I mean, we just did that video with the Clefairy, with the Friend Guard, and I don't think I brought Quaquaval in any of those matches, but I think it's time that I actually kind of give in and give Quaquaval a shot here. I mean, I think it could be a really great Pokemon, especially with the Clear Amulet. I mean, Aqua Step is a move that increases its speed every single turn, and Moxie, of course, gives you that boost in attack every single time you knock out a Pokemon. So having the Clear Amulet to make it so that you don't lose any of those speed boosts, or the attack boost from the Moxie, I think is extremely beneficial, and it's going to make it so that, especially if they're trying to go with an Icy Wind, to be able to make it so that you end up becoming slower, they're not going to be able to do that to you, and you're going to stay just as fast as Quaquaval was after a couple Aqua Steps. I mean, other than that, it does have Close Combat, which is another great stab move, 120 power, just absolutely incredible. It's going to take a lot of things out. And then, of course, if we want to get a little greedy, we can always end up going with the Swords Dance there to be able to boost our attack by 2 stages and protect if we really feel like we need to stay out there a little bit longer. We need to knock out a Pokemon that could potentially knock out Quaquaval if we didn't protect. And, of course, plenty of other scenarios. But really, again, Quaquaval wasn't my favorite Pokemon, but hopefully I can become a big fan of it here. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. Well, let's get into the battles. Well, even though this is a much different group of chlorophyll chlorophyll after you and stuff like that, this strategy looks very familiar. Yikes. That is okay, though. We're going to be able to take away the sun. We're going to end up going with Tornadus because it does have the Rain Dance, which is going to be extremely nice. We have a couple things that... Oh, we should actually go Rillaboom. That's going to be good because the fire isn't going to do too much. We have the Fake Out. In the back, we're going to have Lando. Let's have the Duck as well. Let's see what Quaquaval can do here. Should be good against a lot of these Fire Mons, especially if we're able to take away the Sunny Day. Or the Sun, whatever you want to call it. Because I know it's not Sunny Day, it's just the Drought. That's the name of the move. Or name of the ability, pardon me. Alright, that's not ideal, but that's totally fine. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go Tailwind, and we're going to go High Horsepower over there. I'm going to forego the... I'm going to totally forego the Fake Out. And we're just going to try to take them out. That's fine, as long as they don't go Flare Blitz over into Rock Slide. Let's go. The double miss! That is huge! RNG finally on our side. Let's go! It only took us how many battles? Let's go! Not the greatest RNG during stream today. That's okay, though. Makes up for it right there, and I appreciate that. Alright, let's go now. What do we got? The Bear! What's up, buddy? Alright, perfectly fine. Let's go for the Bleak Wind Storm. They're probably going to end up terastallizing. That's actually okay, though. Let's do that. I'm going to end up going for the Wood Hammer down there because I know we're going to end up surviving a Bleak Wind Storm. Normal, we know. Yep. Question is, do they go Hyper Voice or Blood Moon? All questions we're going to find out very soon. Well, we missed the Bleak Wind. Okay, that's fine though. They kind of deserved that, so that's fine. Nice, Rilla. Woodhammer is going to do a lot of damage to ourselves, too. Alright, that's actually fine. That puts us in range of a Grassy Glide if we can survive this Hyper Voice. Well, that if just turned into a not a shot. So, That's unfortunate, but honestly, we have 2 Mons in the bag that I think are going to do really, really amazing here. So, oh, nice. Oh, not nice because of the terrain that we set ourselves. It's okay, though. We got Quaquaval, we got Lando. I think we're going to be okay here. Now, question is, who is their last Mon? I want to believe that that is going to be, oh boy. Yeah, it's probably going to be Ogerpon. Alright, so here's what we have to do. I think we're going to go for a, Sludge Bomb over there, because if that is Ogerpon, that's going to be good. And even if it is, like, Lilligant, which I would doubt if they didn't bring Ninetales, then at least that'll be strong over there too. So that's going to be the best one to go with. And I think we have to Terrastalize. Let's go for the Aqua Step up there. We're not going to end up losing the speed boost from the Aqua Step, nor would we end up losing a, Moxie boost either if we knock out. Which I don't think we're going to knock out on one with one Aqua Step, but we're going to definitely do some good damage over there. Wow. Good call on their part, I guess. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's a good way to kind of... It's a little unfortunate we ended up Terrastalizing into Steel, though, but, it's okay. Sludge Bomb plus... Alright, we survived, and we're going to get a speed boost here, so we're going to be faster than whoever comes out next. Perfect. And we don't have to worry about that, because now we just knocked them out. Quaquaval, despite the fact that it had to take the Vacuum Wave there, still ended up surviving. We get the +1 there. We have a +1 to our speed. And again, whoever they end up bringing out next, I think is going to be slower than us. And there it is. Now, they already used their Terra, which is good for us. Yeah, we all have 1 left. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Part of me... Hold on, let me think about this. Because if it does 1/8 damage, right? So 10% would be 16, which means about 1/8 would probably be about 18. So even if we did Aqua Step into this, I think we're going to be okay. But you know what? I think we're going to go close combat. I think that's going to be smarter. That's fine. I think they knew what was going to happen there. We're going to be able to obviously take them out, if not just with the close combat, then definitely with the Sludge Bomb as well. And because we knew we had the speed, didn't have to really worry about that. So there we go. Good game. Well, this is actually a really interesting team. Haven't seen Inteleon in a long time. And the Kanto Moltres, too. Pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. Okay, that's going to be a little rough, I'm not going to lie. But here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. And what's Goodra's... Flying, okay. It'd be a little rough against hands, but I think we can do that against a couple other ones. You know what? No. We're going to go Clefairy to start, along with... We're going to start Clefairy and... Nah, actually, I'm going to start Clefairy and Quaquaval. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. It's going to be rough if they end up starting with Meowscarada, but I think we can still deal with that. Let's bring Rillaboom for good measure, and let's also bring Lando. I think we can deal with that. I would imagine they're going to end up starting with, like, Sableye and Hands, maybe? Sableye and Moltres, Sableye, Meowscarada. I don't know why I keep thinking Sableye, but... Well, I named everyone except for Inteleon, too. I love that. Good to know, though. Good to know. I'm going to go for a Moonblast over there. And, I'm actually going to go for a Swords Dance. I feel pretty safe doing that. Never mind, I shouldn't have felt safe doing that. Wow, the crit on the Snipe Shot. Fair enough, fair enough. Good damage into Sableye, too. Special attack fell. Don't think that's going to matter much. We're going to go with the Protect. On this one, we're going to go with the Aqua Step into Sableye. As long as they don't go with a Will-O-Wisp, I think we're going to be okay. Thunder Wave. Maybe I should have went with a Follow Me then. That probably would have been smarter. Sorry, we're going to speed up here a little bit. That's fine. It's going to hit, and it's going to do a little bit of damage, but not going to lower our speed because of that nice crit. But yeah, because of the... and goodbye, Sableye. Clear Amulet. Good to go from that perspective. Let's go. Get the Moxie boost. Love to see that. Iron Hands, not great. Alright, I'm going to go into Rillaboom here. And we're going to protect with Quaquaval. It's fine, because if they go Snipe Shot, it's going to be a Snipe Shot over into Rilla. So we should be fine here. And then we can go High Horsepower into Hands on the next one. Grassy Surge. That is not good. Well, you know what? We're fine anyways. That's fine. That's fine. That'll slow Rillaboom down a little bit, but at least we're gonna get a Fake Out here, which will actually be extremely nice. Actually, I'm going to avoid that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the High Horsepower over into Hands. You go all out and just go close combat into Inteleon. We don't need a... Yeah, dude, we don't need a Fake Out. We're going to be fine here. Just the threat of a Fake Out is going to make them think twice about what they're about to do. That's fair. But at least we're going to get the High Horsepower. That's 2 full pairs in a row. Poor Quaquaval. It'll be okay, though. Wow! I did not think they were going to outspeed after 1 Icy Wind. But that's... Actually, no, I guess that does actually make sense. At least we hit the High Horsepower. Get half damage into Hands. That's perfect. And all we have to do... We're going to go into Lando here. I think we're going to have to go with the Terra on Lando, though, just so we don't take a, like a Snipe Shot or something like that. We're going to go Wood Hammer over there. Let's Terra. Yeah, let's Terra and... Part of me actually wants to... I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb over there. I only say that because if they end up... But are they going to Terrestrialize Hands? That's the question. Gonna hope that they don't. Let's go with the Earth Power. That's us Terrestrializing. That's good. However, Hands is slower. So, it's possible that they do Terrestrialize still. It's fine. We're going to be good. I don't see a High Horsepower. Or a Stomping Tantrum. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, we do take the speed drops. It's unfortunate, especially from Rilla's perspective. But we're okay. We still go, we're still faster. We knock out with the Earth Power, which is extremely nice. And then all we have to do is just get this Wood Hammer. Should KO. Oh, you bet it does. Let's go. Some good stuff right there. And then now all we have to do is deal with one more Mon. Sorry, Quaquaval did great. I know it's a sad sacrifice and everything like that, but you know what? It did its job. And now we got Lando. Ooh, Lando and Rillaboom to clean up. Alright, unfortunately... Yeah. We're just going to have to... I'm going to go with the Grassy Glide over there. Because we're not going to outspeed it. So I think that's the best we can do. And let's go with the Sludge Bomb. Yikes. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. That's not good. Heat Wave. Lando stays in there, which is really good for us. And the good thing, too, is because we have Clefairy in the back, even though Clefairy is going to get knocked out to a Heat Wave as well, the... Never mind. I was going to say, the Friend Guard is going to help us enough so that even Lando was going to survive another Heat Wave if it ended up getting hit by it, unless it's a crit. But either way, it didn't matter because we ended up critting on the Sludge Bomb and ended up picking up the KO. Good game. Oh boy, well, not necessarily the best matchup for Quaquaval because of the fighting portion of its Terra. And I guess for the water too because of the Sinistcha. But we're going to try to not let that deter us. So let's end up going... Part of me actually wants to start Torn and Lando and go for like a Bleak Wind as well as a either Earth Power or a Sludge Bomb or something like that. It's going to be tough if they end up starting POW though. It's okay though. Let's start Torn, let's start Lando, let's go Rillaboom to be able to change the terrain, and of course, let's go with my buddy Quaquaval here too. Yeah, totally works for me. And it's nice that we have something on this team to change the terrain as well. It's a good way to stop the side spam and everything like that. That way, Expanding Force only hits one target, which is much better than two. Well, we kind of know what this is now, don't we? That's a little rough. That's rough. We're going to go... Oh, my goodness. Because you know they're going Endure. Go Bleak Wind. Gosh, that is so rough. Let's go Bleak Wind and we'll still go Earth Power over there. Oh, okay. Nice, I appreciate that then. Totally okay. I understand what you're trying to do. Okay, that actually helps us out quite a bit, if I'm being honest with you. They could have went to Tech, though. Nope, they're just going into full water, which means we may end up losing Torn. Or I'm not Torn, Lando here. I don't think we're going to have the speed, unfortunately. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Good call on their part, though, I will say. Good call on their part. Get the Bleak Wind. That does a ton over there, which is actually really nice. We lowered their speed, which means we might actually be able to outspeed them. Either way, we have Rillaboom here, too, which is going to be really nice because we can always just go for the Grassy Glide. Here's what we're going to do, though. It might be a little risky, I know, but I'm okay with it. We're going to go with the Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm also going to go with a high horsepower over there, expecting them to swap back into Armor Rouge. Actually, Yeah, so they can avoid a Grassy Glide. Nice. Is this going to be Armor Rouge? Please tell me. Let's go. Hit the Bleak Wind. They didn't go for a Follow Me, which is nice, which means as long as we hit, we pick up that KO. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about right there. We needed something like that pretty badly, too, honestly. Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine. It's actually, okay, that's going to help us with, Yeah, dude, we're totally going to be fine here, actually, I think. Perfect. Oh, I spoke way too soon. That is not going to matter, unfortunately. We're going to have to try to go for a Bleak Wind. They already terrestrialized, which actually means we can go Grassy Glide over there. So let's do that. Perfectly okay. It is possible they protect. They do. We just need to hit the Bleak Wind. That's the main thing here. That is the main deal. That's fine. Didn't need you to hit over there because they're protected. Let's go. That should pick it up. Awesome. Means we're going to have to unfortunately swap out... It's going to be so tough. But we do kind of need to win the terrain war, if I'm being honest with you. It's going to be rough. Honestly, Quaquaval might unfortunately take a KO. But honestly, with Rillaboom, I think we're going to be a little better off. So let's go with the Bleak Wind. Swap into Quaquaval here. And then we do still have Terra, which means we can go for a Steel Terra if need be. If we survive this. If we survive this. Nice! Let's go! I don't know how much that's going to necessarily help us now, because it looks like we're going to get KO'd. But that's okay, though. That's okay. How much longer do they have Trick Room? That speed drop ain't helping us, unfortunately. 2 more? Oh, okay. That's fine, though, actually, because we're going to get the terrain on the next one. Let's go Bleak Wind here. We're going to get our Protect. We're going to be able to get Fake Out Pressure on the next one, which is really nice. And we can actually then pick up the KO over on, hopefully on Indeedee. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do here. Okay. Win the terrain war. Honestly, that is extremely important, especially against, like, Indeedee and really, really strong-ass mons like this, too. So let's get the Fake Out Pressure over there. I don't know if the Terra into Steel is going to help us survive a Psychic or something like that, but give it a shot. And let's go with the Aqua Step over there. Please, Steel Terra, do enough for us. There's no Psychic Terrain, which is a good thing. We'll resist it, and we don't have any stat drops. So that's a positive right now. I just don't know if that's going to keep us under 25 damage, though. That's smart. Honestly, that's the right move. It's just that, you know, yeah. Come on. That's good. Since it was Dazzling Gleam, if that was Psychic, totally different story. I think we would have been done so. But since it was not, we are good to go. And honestly, one close combat is going to be more than enough to be able to pick up the victory. In fact, I think Aqua Step would probably do it too. Especially with the Moxie boost. But let's go! But we're not going to take any chances here. We're not going to take any chances. Yep, Dimension's back to normal. They have, again, already used their Terra. So let's go with, honestly, we're going to go Woodhammer. Do we have any... We don't have any stat drops anymore. Nope. Perfect. Let's do that, and let's just go for the close combat. Oh, that's going to pick that up, though. Forget that that thing sometimes runs Vacuum Wave. But again, that's part of the reason why we went with the Wood Hammer, because that's going to be the strongest move into it, and we're going to be able to pick up the KO regardless. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Quaquaval just eating that that Dazzling Gleam, which honestly, really, really nice for us, because, man, that could have been really bad. But super happy we ended up picking up that KO and ended up getting the win. Good game. Okay, so a couple things to worry about here, namely the Fairy, the Psychic, and the Water Absorb. However, Quaquaval could still have a really good time here. However, I think Landorus is probably going to be the better start here, to be honest with you. I think we're going to start Rillaboom and Lando. And in the back, we'll have Quaquaval. And honestly, probably Goodra, too. If I'm being honest, we could probably start Goodra and Lando as well. But I think just in case they start Grimmsnarl, I think we should fake them out for sure on the first one. Just so we can get a move without any of the screens up. And especially if they end up starting with Okidogi or something like that, you can always go Psychic over there. It's 4x effective, and we'll be able to do some really good damage. But let's see what happens. Who knows? What do we see to start? Yep, Grim and Heatran. Gotcha. Now, the good thing here, I will say, here's what we're going to do. There's no shot they're going to leave... and we're going to fake out Grimmsnarl. But no shot they're going to leave Heatran wide open for an Earth Power here. So I'm going to try to call the fact that Heatran's going to Terrastalize into either Grass or into Fairy. So one or the other. So let's do that, and let's Sludge Bomb over there. Or they Protect. That's fair, too. Perfect. Hit the flinch. Sludge Bomb goes into the Protect. That's fine. So here's what we're going to do. So we showed them that we have the Sludge Bomb and we're not afraid to go over there with that. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go for the high horsepower over there. And we're going to go for the Sludge Bomb into Grimmsnarl and see if we can take them out. That's okay. It was worth a shot, you know what I mean? Question is, do they risk us going for another Sludge Bomb? Let's go, I'm glad. And especially since they put the light screen up, now we're going to get the high horsepower over there, and it's going to, not go into the Reflect. So good to go. Let's go. Goodbye, Heatran. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Now let's see what you got. Good thing about that, too, is now we don't really have to be that afraid about Terrastalizing Quaquaval into Steel. So that would actually be pretty nice as well. Here's what we're going to do, though. I'm actually going to go for the Grassy Glide over there and see if we can actually knock out Grimmsnarl with that. I'm going to go for the Earth Power, too. Yeah, they are going to Terrastalize. Damn it. I was going to say Earth Power with the stab is going to be even stronger, but yeah, we should have went with the Sludge Bomb. That's alright, though. Still going to be a neutral hit, so it'll do some really good damage regardless. The Grassy Glide. Knock out Grimmsnarl. Good. We don't have to worry about a Reflect then. That's awesome. Nice. That actually still did some really good damage. Good to know Lando's actually faster. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we're going to be good to go here. Nice. There's Okidogi. That's not Okidoki. So here's what we're going to do. Quaquaval would probably get taken out right away. Let's go Grassy Glide over there. Let's go for the Psychic into Okidogi. Pick up that KO. And then the Psychic into Okidogi is going to be really good too. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't need Quaquaval in this one now, did we? But hey, really happy about how this one turned out. Let's go. Actually came up with ooh, I don't think we needed the crit there. That's a little overkill. But yeah, we didn't need Quaquaval there, but really happy with the matchups that we ended up seeing with the 2 mons that we had out there in the beginning. So there we go. Didn't even have to terrestrialize there and picked up the win. Good game. So it looks like Quaquaval can actually work in Regulation E after all. And I understand. It's not necessarily the bulkiest Pokemon. It does have some good strength, and again, with moves like Aqua Step and an ability like Moxie, being able to get those boosts up in the speed and the attack are extremely useful. And having Clear Amulet means that you're not going to take any stat drops from anything, including like an Icy Wind, Intimidate, a Parting Shot, or anything like that. So that's extremely nice because Quaquaval is not going to lose any of its speed or its attack. Again, having something like Swords Dance as well to be able to boost your attack without having to deal with the Moxie is extremely nice. And then Close Combat is a really nice stab move as well to have. And again, having the Steel Terra is really nice, as you saw in that one battle with the Indeedee going with the Dazzling Gleam. Being able to terrestrialize into Steel meant that we were able to resist that enough and be able to keep it in and be able to knock it out with an Aqua Step. But again, Quaquaval, again, not necessarily the bulkiest Pokemon or the best Water-type Pokemon in Regulation E, but still, you can have a lot of fun with it if it was your favorite starter. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.